away with the power, you got it back. You got it back. Now, but they are very persistent. Blue, they are serious people. They are exacting. They are very orderly. Never mess up.
They have also cancelled titles which were made in wetlands. And together we have done on-spot field visits to communities affected by land disputes. The ministry has also sensitized and educated Ugandans in a bid to stop the illegal land evictions. I want to thank Your Excellency and the honorable ministers and permanent secretaries in that ministry. And the Minister of Education, honorable colleagues, join me to thank Mama, the Minister of Education and Sports, and your team, because we have registered better performance in PROE, UCE, USCE, and tertiary institutions in the recent past. Your Excellency, the Ministry has also constructed and rehabilitated many schools and institutions across the country. So, Mama, we thank you so much.
Honourable members of the retreat, it is now clear that corruption is a big problem in Uganda. The IGG estimates that the country loses Uganda shillings 9.7 trillion per year on account of corruption. This is not acceptable. Therefore, corruption should be crushed and will be crushed. One time crafted a verse in a song that said, in quotes, Abaserikali abalinga ababikira, soldiers who are like nuns. They are soldiers, but they behave politely and well, as if they were nuns, the Catholic nuns. A large part of that heritage has been kept. The Amin Obote roadblocks by the army, where the Wananchi would be brutalized and robbed, disappeared forever. You can never see roadblocks of the army again. Have you seen them anywhere? And the loss of soldiers there was partially due to this corruption of some UPDF officers. We were here the other time, and I told that retreat that attack on our camp in Somalia, where we lost quite a number of, I think there were 50-something soldiers, was because of the corruption. Because Somalia had become like a business. You would get commanders, because they get a bit of money, of allowances from the international groups. They get money. I think each one gets more than $800. How does corruption take place when these Karisorisos, is it Karisoriso in Uganda? You call it Karisoriso. Is it correct? Karisoriso, the one who is watching, of the people are there. This retreat should discuss that. In the meantime, I'm linking directly with the victims of the corruption of the government people, and these are the people, the Wananchi. So I'm glad that Right Honorable Nabanja has continued my journey, because so when I wanted to appoint somebody to appoint the job I gave to Brigadier Isoke, I checked with my network, Then I remembered her. Then I looked for her that time. Gloria, can you come and help me with this job of fighting corruption? Then I told her what it was. Then she said, no, that's not my passion. The only mistake was by elements in the parliament who distorted our historical movement by paying themselves high salaries. This distorted our strategy of voluntarism instead of careerism and mercenarism. They have now realized their mistakes. However high you put the salary, it cannot run a constituency. Collective efforts are better. PDM, Myoga, free education in the government schools. I am paying for many children in the... Why do you have to pay for children in the constituency? Are you a donor or what? The corruption we are facing now has got two dimensions. One dimension is the stealing of government money, taking bribes from the public to provide government services, misusing the procurement procedures to cheat the state, and corruptly handling personnel issues, e.g. nepotism, and selling government jobs. Now, this selling of jobs is really becoming very serious in the local governments, maybe in other areas. Therefore, it is the work of the police to ensure that those who steal from companies, private or government, are held fully accountable, including paying back the money they stole on top of prison sentences. So this is the corruption. To defend government money, government procedures, and personnel, make sure the personnel are handled professionally in the government agencies, but also especially for the police, to assist the private companies to fight corruption in their units. Trying to say that the Europeans, because the Europeans have now introduced strict methods. We cite you when you are coming to work. We cite you when you are going. Now they become nationalists. But if yes, if you are a thief, what do they do? They thought I would support them. I said, go to hell. You are used stealing from government companies. These private people are strict. They should cite you because you are thieves. You don't control yourself. Apart from the State House Anti-Corruption Unit, I'm also setting up both a tax investigation unit and an accountancy and audit unit. This country of yours has got a lot of money. I'm now convinced that you have a lot of money. First of all, there is under collection of taxes. That group of, I hope you called the tax pharaoh. Museveni, did he come? You should call him, let him come. Yeah. There's a lot of under correction. I'm now getting a lot of information. So there is under collection, but also there is massive stealing of what is collected. Now you can imagine how much more we could do if we plug both. That's what the VP was saying. If we plug both the under collection and the stealing. Apart from the State House Anti-Corruption Unit, the one of Brigadier is okay. I'm also setting up both a tax investigation unit and an accountancy and audit unit. They will be able to investigate all tax evasions, under declarations, money diverted by Parliament, and stolen, etc.
the blues